In my videos, I often say grease and line your tin, or grease and flour your tin. Have you ever wondered why that's important? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you why it's very important to do that. I have this beautiful fresh pineapple that I just bought. It is so fresh and it smells amazing, like a real pineapple. Not like the pineapples I buy in the UK, for example, which would be green, underripe, and don't smell like pineapple. This smells like pineapple and it just smells sweet. So anyway, I bought this pineapple and now I'm cutting it, preparing it for eating. But then I tend to think about baking a lot of the times. So as I was preparing this pineapple, I decided to bake some madeleines. Can you see how yellow this flesh of the pineapple is? It is absolutely beautiful and it smells amazing. I find it so amazing because the pineapples you find in UK can be so disappointing. They'll be green and ripe and just don't smell like pineapple. Look at how fresh that is. I'm definitely going to eat the first slice. I'm gonna taste it. It is delicious. It's really, really different. And if you haven't eaten a real pineapple, you'll be surprised at what you actually miss. It's nice biting into a nice fresh pineapple that's really fresh. So as I was cutting this, I decided to bake some pineapple upside down madeleines. I have not come across those, but I thought, why not? So I got my tray out, and madeleines are quite small cakes. So I need to be very careful about what I do with the pineapple, how to slice it to fit the tray. I am going to just bake on one tray. So as I cut a piece of this, I realized I just need probably just one slice of pineapple, and then I place it in there. And I have to be really careful about how I place it because it doesn't take much batter in the tray. So just shuffle it around and trying to think of the right way to put it, because I only need about a teaspoon of the mixture in there. I think it's a bit too big, so I'm gonna cut it and try again. That seems about right, but as you can see, I have not greased my tray, but I'm going to put that. With pineapple upside down cakes, usually put syrup and then a pineapple on top, but just for this recipe I'm going to show with the pineapple at the bottom, like that. So that's all the tray covered. Another thing that you can actually do is cut up pineapple slices and put them in your batter. So here I've made my batter. The ingredients list is in the description link below. So I added my dry ingredients, and then I added the flour and adding just a bit of milk to help loosen up the mixture. There's a bit of flour left in the cup. Just going to put it all in there and start mixing. Just mix until it's smooth. This recipe just needs one egg. It's a nice simple recipe that makes exactly 12 madeleines. And it makes 12 because I use a small spoon, a teaspoon size, which is the right size to use, because you might be tempted to fill it up more, but they don't look nice when they're baked because they spread out instead of rising up. For the flavor, I am going to add a bit of cinnamon. So it's like cinnamon pineapple upside down cake. And note, the tray is not greased, which I have done accidentally, but also decided to make a video about it to show why it's important to grease your tray. I was going to make a syrup for the pineapple upside down cake, which I later decided not to. So this is why they stuck, and I'll show you. So the batter is going directly over the pineapple, So you see the spoon is quite small. Just put it over the pineapple like that. Just be gentle, spread it over. Just make sure your pineapple is covered. Okay, there's just a little bit left in the bowl. And this one, you can put it in the one with the least, or you can get some from the other cavities. Can you see this one? It's not quite much, but I filled some up. So I'll get a bit of the mixture, as much as I can from the bowl. And then I have to look for cavities that I think have a bit more mixture than the other ones. And then I get a little bit of that and put it in the last one, just to make them even out a bit. And then now they're going to go in the oven for about 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes. That should be enough at about 150 degrees. You can see after they baked, they were really, really stuck and they're broken. I had to use a knife or a palette knife to remove them. And even then, they were still stuck. Can you see all that at the bottom? It's the same for every single piece. I didn't show getting out. I didn't get that footage. But I really had to scoop it down from the cake tin to release them. And that's what happens if you don't grease your tins. And it can happen for big cakes too. Thanks for watching and see you again soon.